Hi folks, and welcome back to the Grumpy Gamer channel. That's it, you guessed it. This is that channel we get to see this old git talk about modern games. Well, for today's in-car comments then, I haven't done a video, as you can tell, for quite a while now. I've been so busy with the run-up to Christmas. I've had so many shows to do, hence why my beard has gone. And looks like it's taken 10 years off me. I wish it had, but there we go. Anyway, it's another story. I just wanted to talk about the games I've been playing recently. I mean, there have been so many games coming out over the last few months. It's impossible to keep up with, which is a good thing. There's plenty of games that I can get to further on down the line. But the ones I have been playing, I have to say, actually, I've been playing my Quest 3 way more than I have my PSVR 2. And I think that's because, one, there's some good little games that I've wanted to play on there. And two, especially because I've been so busy these days, even setting up my PSVR 2, getting the pulley system out, hooking it all up, then turning the PS on, putting the headset on, turning the controllers on, all of that against being lazy, where I just pick up my headset, put it on, it fires up straight away, and I'm in. Don't have to turn my controllers on. So the sort of laziness of me and the accessibility of just jumping straight back into a game on the Quest, I really enjoy. But like I say, it's also because there's been some games on there that I really wanted to play. One of those which has come out on Quest Plus recently is Smash Drums. I have to talk about this game because I absolutely love this game, to the point where I'm seriously toying with the idea of buying it for the PSVR 2. Purely because obviously the PSVR 2, I know in this game, has headset haptics, and the haptics in the controllers is way better. Obviously, as we know, I've spoken about it before, that's what lets the Quest down, is the rubbish controllers, really. But that doesn't stop me having an absolute blast with this game. Years ago, I used to have the Guitar Hero games. I had the Rock Band games where you got the drum kit. In fact, there's the drum kit that you got with that game. Absolutely loved that. Used to play that game with the kids. So much fun. And that was on the Xbox 360. Well, this Smash Drums is basically, you can have a virtual drum kit out in front of you. Can't get my words out this morning. Virtual drum kit out in front of you, or you can play it where the drums are coming towards you, a bit like Beat Saber. But I prefer having the static drum kit out in front of me. That works much better for me. There's about 58 songs in total. I don't know any of them, so I thought, there are a lot of modern day little bands in there which I haven't got a clue who they are. Yes, there is DLC that you can pay for, which has like Motorhead, and I was never a massive fan of Motorhead. I was more like Deep Purple, that was my thing. But there are some more sort of well-known songs in there if you want to pay for them. So all the other songs, the other 58, like I say, I haven't got a clue who they are. Most people probably won't know who they are, but that doesn't stop them being great tracks to play along to. There is some really good numbers in there. And once you start getting up to playing on hard, I think there's expert as well, but once you start getting to play on hard, it really does start feeling like you actually playing the drums. So I can't praise this game enough. Sadly, there's obviously no kick pedal like you got with Rock Band, because you can't use your foot. So it is just using the two hands. But again, that does not stop this game being a lot of fun. So that's my guilty pleasure at the minute. When I've got a quick half an hour, bung the headset on, away I go, start crashing on the drums. Brilliant game. So I definitely recommend it, especially if you've got Quest Plus. What are you waiting for? Just download this game. If not, and you're on PSVR 2, I can recommend it from just playing it on the Quest. I am, like I say, I'm more than likely going to get it on the PlayStation just to try it out on PlayStation and see if I then, I'll move over and just play it all again on the PSVR 2. So, what else have I been playing? Oh, I tried that Lumines, whatever it is. It's a bit like Tetris connected. Yeah, it's okay. I know other people have been raving about it, but it's $34.99 for one. And this is just like a block breaking game, like Tetris, really. Even Tetris is too expensive. That's $32.99, I think, on PSVR 2. It's free on Quest again, so I've played it on Quest, still play it on Quest. But Luminous, I'm like, yeah, I'm not paying 35 quid for this game. To me, I would say it's worth more like £15. That's it, tops. But that's just me. Other people might think it's worth the money. I personally don't. I think for games like this, that's just way too high a price. Way too high a price. But hey, if it's your sort of thing, then knock yourself out. But so I played that. Yeah, that's okay. I've also been playing a fantastic game actually on the PSVR 2. It was only super cheap. It was originally, I think, $9.99, and it's down to $4.99 now, and that's Dead Second. Now this is a pretty simple little game. It's just a on-rails shooter. You can only move by using teleport, and but it's such fun. It's a very, very simple game. There's 8 levels in total. You have to start and do them on easy. Then once you've completed them on easy, you can go up to normal, and then from normal to hard. The game's got like bullet time in it, so you can slow things down, or it works a bit weird. It slows the bullets down so that you can see them leaving the gun, but they're already hitting him before they've got there, which is a bit weird. Bit of a, obviously a little bug in there. Doesn't work quite right, but it doesn't stop it playing brilliantly. So I have a lot of fun with this one. You may have seen my last video I put up the other day of me playing it on the PSVR 2, and I'm leaping around the room like a lunatic. And for the price of a cup of coffee, this is a fantastic little game. Honestly, kudos to the devs. It's not going to last you, forever. You could get through it, I expect, in a day, no problem. Just play through all of it on easy, normal, hard, and that's it. You're done. There's no sort of weapon progression. You can buy new weapons. You can do weapon skins, but there's no upgrades or anything like that. Not that you need them. I mean, I've got the double Uzis. There is another gun I want, which I'm saving up for, but the double Uzis are a lot of fun. I use manual reloading instead. You can have automatic reloads, but yeah, I prefer manually reloading. So honestly, folks, again, $4.99 this is. I'm pretty sure it's still on sale. $4.99 on the PlayStation Store. I'd get it. Well worth it, like I say, for the price of a cup of coffee. You can't go wrong. So what else have I been playing? Oh yes, also I've been playing on Quest. One of my friends has very kindly gifted this game to me, so thank you very much, and a Merry Christmas to you. And it's called Dawn of Jets. So this is a flight sim where you're in a lot of jet fighters. There's multiplayer. I have had a quick go with my friend on the multiplayer. That was good fun. I've just started doing the single player campaign. What can I say? Graphically, it's awful. The environments are horrendous. Very, very basic on standalone. However, inside the cockpit's pretty detailed with all the buttons, to the point of sometimes you don't know which button you've got to press. There is a help button. In some of the planes, it's easy. It says help and you press it, and then everything comes up showing you exactly what's where. I did jump in a MiG. It wasn't a MiG-28. It was a MiG something, a Russian plane. I had no clue. I had no clue how to start the engines. I had no clue how to bring my flaps up. Nothing. It took me a while to work it out, and even now, some of it I don't know where the buttons are. But I could fly and shoot, and that was good enough. So this is doing really well. A lot of people are raving about this game. Like I say, environmentally, the graphics are rubbish. They are. But it doesn't detract from the gameplay. So I think this one's $9.99 on the Quest Store. If you like your flight sims and you're waiting for games like Microsoft Flight Simulator to come across to PSVR 2, or we're still waiting for, what's it called? Aces of Thunder. Nearly forgot its name now. Yeah, that was supposed to be coming out this year, wasn't it? That's not going to happen, is it? I can't see them shadow dropping it. They're going to make a big fanfare if that game ever comes out. I mean, I bought my HOTAS flight stick purely for that game. And literally, what have I played with my HOTAS flight stick so far on the PSVR 2? I played Space Docker, another great game. If you like your flight sims and you like your space games, definitely have a look at Space Docker. Great little game again. I played Space Docker, and I played Ultra Wings 2, which is really nice with the flight stick, actually. But like I said, I did buy it for Aces of Thunder, and it's still not here. I just hope when that game comes out, It's all singing, all dancing, works brilliantly, runs brilliantly. Because of the amount of time we've all been waiting, you know, I think the devs just started talking about it way too early. And they were promoting, even the beginning of this year, they were promoting it, all the posts up on YouTube. Oh, look at on Facebook, look at this plane, look at that plane. And people were just getting fed up. So the devs have gone then super quiet. There was a little post they did last week, I think, basically to say, yeah, we're still here, we're still working on it. But yeah, I think they did it sort of back to front, really. They should have kept quiet for a long time. And then in the last 6 months, knowing, yes, we're going to get this game out, then start pumping it out, then start hyping it. Because everybody's hype's gone like that, and then, oh, crashed and burned, pardon the pun. But it really has, you know. Let's see if this game ever materializes. Anyway, what else have I been playing? So Dead Second, Smash Drums, Dawn of Jets, Luminous. What else have I been playing? I think that's about it lately. There's so many games out there. Let me know what you've been playing, folks, down in the comments. Let me know what your favorite game of the moment is. Have you bought, you know, many games over the last couple of months? Because like I said, there've been so many coming out. It's hard to keep up. I hope next year will be even stronger. I mean, this year's been great. Last year was great. Especially towards the end with Aliens, etc., and Metro, and we're having some great games coming out on the PSVR 2 as well as the Quest. Oh yeah, I've been playing Batman still been playing that. It gives me a great workout. Anyway, folks, I'm just rambling now, so I hope you have a fantastic Christmas and New Year if I don't get to speak to you guys before, because I've still got a load of shows to do before the end of the year. So if I don't speak to you before, have a fantastic Christmas. I hope you play some fantastic games. And until next time, folks, I shall see you guys on the other side. Adios.